The Purdue Boilermakers, number 5 in the land, are home to take on the Washington Huskies. And off to Desmond Claude. 18 points per game over his last 6. And the ball loose, and Fletcher Lawyer keeps it alive for C.J. Cox. Cox ahead to Braden Smith, and the all-time assist. That was Steinbach. Not necessarily his game, Jordan, to shoot the 3.
He actually leads Washington in three-point percentage, doesn't shoot a ton. An honor for him. It is a pleasure and a joy to get to sit courtside and watch the maestro do his thing.
C.J. Cox with a 3, and what a start. Diallo will drop it off, ball knocked away and a takeaway. Braden Smith to the other end of the floor. Smith makes it 9-0 Boilermakers. Claude quiets this capacity crowd. Later, the transfer from Lipscomb, they're hurting right now.
They're hurting, but this team is still just as talented as any in the conference. That's going to change the complexion of their team and how they can shoot the basketball and spread the floor.
Here's Kaufman-Renn inside, off the window for 2. You love an optimistic head coach. You know, if he doesn't go as high as he'd like to in the first round, maybe we'll get Hannes Steinbach back. Believe me, they'll make room for him if he gets back. Here's Braden Smith. His fadeaway rattles around and home. Such a tough cover with that.
Play 2 bigs often, so goes to Japina early.
Here's Claude, splits the defenders, on the run a little strong, but there's Kepnon. Offensive rebound, what a challenge by Daniel Jacobson. Jacobson challenge inside.
And Washington is so good at this offensive rebounding, similar to Purdue. The
difference was out for the year, got into the weight room, got stronger, more athletic. Smith fades away for 2 more.
You see the pull-up he gets on Zoom Diallo. He gets a switch with Hannes Steinbach and hits and goes at him one-on-one.
And then the lob as he draws attention offensively.
That's what they were looking for earlier with Tucker. And then here it is, the all-timer. No low man, that's a mistake.
2 made field goals and 6 turnovers. Inside Steinbach. There's the first 2, and he'll have a chance for 1 more at the line.
You see, there's the show from Jacobson. Quick swing, get off of it. Steinbach seals in a great...
Here's Steinbach. Jack Benter, the freshman, defending. Tucker steps left deep 2, and that's good.
Bryson to Steinbach. He gets it out of his hands. And again, Japina with the quick reaction. Tucker is the recipient.
Inside, and a good find again. Daniel Jacobson. Muldrew off the bench. Just his 6th game of the year for Washington. That 3 for Lawyer won't go. The tip won't go, but there is Jack Benter. Eight to shoot. Claude. The jump into the corner. Peterson, that 3 rims out. Offensive rebound inside. Kepnong's doing some good work.
That's what he does. So I wouldn't put it past the way things are right now.
Here's C.J. Cox. That 3, count it, and the foul.
That is so good from Trey Kaufman-Renn. That is an area of his game that he improved upon so much. Last year, at times, he would have to be in the tough trip to Michigan. I'm not sure if Coach Musselman wants to go back to Michigan for quite some time.
I think he was very happy to leave the state of Michigan. Diallo on the run. Nice floater for Zoom.
And on the same page. They're going to be scary. And that's why they can come back. They got so many options as Zoom Diallo starting to get it going.
And Lawyer through the contact. A chance for 1 more at the line.
Smith coming off the curl. They're so good at getting Fletcher Lawyer on the move. He's obviously not as good.
The rebound, Trey Kaufman-Renn. Washington started 2 of 3 from 3. They've missed their last 6. Clough inside with good position. Got it from Braden Smith. Purdue 22-6. Kimari Peterson with 9 to shoot. In the corner, Diallo got a good look, and he's been
going to do is allow you to play Steinbach at the 5. It'll allow you to open up the floor for these guards that want to get downhill. It'll allow Frank Kepnong to be more fresh and just make you a deeper team.
And Meyer with the 3. Claude around the Steinbach screen, and the lob down low to Bryson Tucker for the
trying to take out Steinbach's strength, and Tucker heady play.
Cox in the corner, the 3 won't go. Rebound, Trey Kaufman-Renn cleans it up for 2. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The fadeaway is good. And Omer Meyer with a little oh my at the end of the first half. New lead at the break.
Yeah, he talked about it. Omer Meyer against Chapina. A little overseas on overseas crime right there. Can't do it any better defensively.
Point in this second half, and Fletcher Lawyer nearly brought that pivot foot up with him. Meyer on the run in the paint. He hit the last shot of the first half, takes the first shot of the second half. Trey Kaufman-Renn, beautiful work inside. It's in the paint, always big for Purdue. Certainly tonight, 28 points inside.
So many of those off of defensive breakdowns. When you're playing Purdue offensively, you've got to be able to process in real time.
How about 2 more points in the paint? This group on the floor hasn't had a lot of floor time together because the injuries have kept different people out there.
Yeah, it is some of continuity, but then also you just got to give the credit to Purdue. See right there?
Corrected it right away, and he got the call correct. Good work by DJ Carstensen. Good work by this crew. It's a veteran crew tonight. DJ Carstensen, Jeffrey Anderson, Earl Walton, and Kepnong. You hear that shot for Purdue. Makes sense when you're dominating the glass like they are. Here's Claude. Jump stop. Gets to the rim and lays it in.
Pop in the face, gets away with it.
Lawyer with the drop off to Trey Kaufman-Renn, and it's poked free. Good defense by Hannes Steinbach. And now Steinbach, they're going to try to reward the big freshman on the way to the rim, and that'll be a goaltend. Clough caught him on the way down. Those 3 personal fouls from the first half. Here's Smith. Quick jumper on the way. Won't go. Kaufman-Renn with the offensive rebound. Second chance for Purdue. How about 3 for Smith? That'll fall.
Been uncharacteristically poor around the rim tonight, finishing. The Kepnong gets.
I had no idea he had such a nice singing voice. Jacobson.
That's Jordan Taylor. Fox, we got relationship with Fox.
You ready for the Masked Singer?
No.
Who's that under there? It's Jordan Taylor.
Nobody
cares.
Hannes
Steinbach. Jacobson, 4 for 4 for the big sophomore. Smith, pull up at the free throw line. That's the home roll.
The wily vet puts his hands on it.
Smith turns the corner. The lob to Jacobson. Oh, he served that up on a platter for Daniel Jacobson. Can't set it up any better for Jacobson.
Braden Smith knows he's throwing it right there before you see his head kind of turn. Braden Smith is so fun to watch. He sees what's going to happen before it even happens.
And there's an answer from Frank Kepnong.
Coming right back at you.
I respect that.
I respect it with all my heart.
Braden Smith. Clairvoyant, omnipotent point guard.
He's always giving effort. And he'll rest up for that homestand. The eternal optimist, Andy Katz, letting us know they're going to need him. Wesley Yates as well. Lathan Somerville is a big body who can also step out and knock shots down as well. And don't look right now, Catalino. And that was such a subtle adjustment by PJ Thompson. He cut out Omer Meyer off that 45, opening that space.
How about that 3 from Keem? Meyer thought about that one, 10 to shoot. He'll give it back to Braden Smith. Back it goes to Meyer, this time the 3, up and down. What an answer from the all-time assist leader. On the move, Smith. He's a scorer tonight. Who needs to put 19 on the board?
We'll get a bucket, man. The game is about buckets.
And a rattled down bucket from Kimari. Ten to shoot. Steinbach inside. Count it! And the foul.
That play was made by Zoom Diallo. The great pass. Steinbach finds a hole in the zone, but Zoom Diallo had...
Still 3:25 to go. Closest they've been since it was 25-15, and Braden Smith says, I'm going to push you a little further away. Here comes this crowd. And that'll quiet that crowd. Timeout, Washington.
The read to Hannes Steinbach, and then it's Diallo again. Reading that backside help. Fletcher Lawyer, not bad defense. Better O.
10 to shoot now for Cox. Turns on Diallo. Count that bucket. Zoom Diallo.
Fletcher Lawyer allows him to play 4-on-4. Clough at the rim. CJ Cox doing his thing too.
Diallo, nice floater in the Trey Kaufman-Renn. Yet another board, is 14th. Lawyer to the rim. Just his...
Seemed not to even notice, as well-oiled as this offense is, but Washington has to find this sense of urgency earlier in games.
Steinbach with a 3. 20 seconds. Diallo. Inside, zips it down low, and 2 for Bryson Tucker.
Into a score. That was, talk to the Purdue coaching staff. How do you stop him? I thought it was that. Clearly, that's why I'm broadcasting, not coaching.
8-point game, but 6 seconds to go. The inbound comes to C.J. Cox. He's going to dribble this one out, and the Boilermakers have won 6 consecutive games. 14-1, and now 4-0 in the Big Ten Conference with an 81-73 win.